Y'all, Tamar Braxton just lit the whole family drama on fire, and the fallout is pure chaos. She blasted Toni Braxton for trying to shut her down, claiming Toni slapped her with a cease and desist after she sided with their niece Ashley, who accused one of the sisters' husbands of SA. But the tea boils hotter, because when Tamar wouldn't back off, Toni allegedly took it even further, scheming to have her completely kicked out of the Braxtons. Now everybody knows Tamar Braxton is the last person you ever want smoke with, because she's dragging Toni Braxton straight to the floor and even accused her of protecting a full-on PDF file. Insiders are whispering that the entire set has gone nuclear sisters at each other's throats, producers losing their minds, and Toni getting blasted for risking her career and reputation just to shield someone fans swear should have been exposed ages ago. But why is Toni Braxton going so hard to protect this man? Because Tamar just struck the match and is standing back, ready to watch it all go up in flames. So let's lay it out. This is love and war, period. And if there's one thing about Miss Tamar, it's that she refuses to let anybody clown her. Which is exactly why she dragged out and called. Toni Braxton got blasted on camera, right in the middle of what the other sisters probably thought would be a calm, sisterly dinner. But Tamar? Oh no, she pulled up with chaos in her purse. At that table, she flat out accused Toni of undermining her. Tamar revealed she'd been planning to bring niece Ashley onto their podcast to spill about her claims of being SA'd by one of the Braxton sisters' husbands. But let Tamar. Next thing Tamar knew, Toni Braxton slapped her with a cease and desist before she even got the chance to film that podcast episode. Y'all, take a listen. People are trying to spin it like the other sisters just ganged up on Tamar to protect the family. But that's not what it looks like, because Trina? Yeah, she really went there. And now fans are left baffled, questioning why Toni seems so desperate to stop Ashley from speaking her truth about what actually went down. And fans are totally divided. Some say Toni Braxton is just being petty because she's got long-standing beef with Tamar, while others believe Toni knows exactly who the man is that allegedly SA'd Ashley and is covering for him. Social media's been on fire with comments like, "Toni's anger proves Tamar isn't lying," and "classic Libra energy, using rage to dodge the truth, to distract from the truth." And clearly, something is being hidden, because why would Toni Braxton call it a bad idea before the podcast even happened? Y'all, this whole thing is spiraling into a certified hot mess. The wild part? Ashley's drama isn't even brand new. But Toni being this triggered has fans convinced she already knows exactly who Ashley was calling out. And Ashley is actually the daughter of their older brother, Michael Braxton Jr. Fans believe her allegations were aimed at the partner of one of her aunts, allegedly Trina. But to stir the pot even more, word is Trina isn't happy at all about how she and her ex-husband, Gabe Solis, keep getting dragged into this ugly mess.
Okay, so I want to tell a story today, and that story is about how one of my aunts in my family do not talk to me because they think that I, at the age of 16, did something with her partner at the time. And I have been a nervous wreck to talk about something like this and to tell this story. A, because of my family. B, because I don't want people, it's not to hurt people to tell my story. But at the same time, I've been working through this so much in therapy, and this is something that goes way deep to my core in terms of worthiness and how I feel about myself. And it's been such a journey.
Well, last year Ashley dropped a bomb, revealing that when she was just 16, her dad and stepmom caught disturbing text messages between her and her aunt's partner. At first, Ashley claimed her aunt reacted with shock, even showing she was genuinely upset over what went down. But as time passed, Ashley said that support slowly vanished, like everyone's attitude started shifting. She confessed, "My aunt had my back. She was very kind, really comforting, and even said, 'I'm so sorry this happened to you.'" In that moment, Ashley felt safe, like her aunt truly believed her. But as the years rolled on, the vibe flipped. Suddenly the assumption that she was an innocent child wasn't there anymore. Ashley claimed her aunt slowly started treating her like she was the problem. Eventually, Ashley said her aunt cut her off completely, even though Ashley had never once put herself in that position with her aunt's partner. She admitted it was brutal, like she was being punished for something she had zero control over. To make it worse, she said the rest of the family carried on acting buddy-buddy with this so-called uncle, like nothing disturbing ever went down. And when Ashley finally opened up about it all, plenty of people instantly accused her of chasing attention. But when people finally started believing her, the rumor mill went wild. Everyone assumed she was calling out Tamar Braxton. But Tamar shut that down fast, making it clear she was not the shady aunt in question. In fact, she claimed she pushed for Ashley to be on the reality show because she genuinely cared. Tamar even said she stood by Ashley when she revealed she had to start therapy just to cope with the trauma. Well, it didn't take long before people began to guess which Braxton sister Ashley was really pointing at. No one ever confirmed it, but fans started connecting dots and whispering that it could be Trina and her ex, Gabe Solis. And with all the messy rumors about the bizarre fetishes Gabe was allegedly into, the theory didn't sound so far-fetched. Not to mention, let's not forget how Trina knew about his antics for years and still stayed with him. So yeah, it's definitely plausible she knew exactly what he did to their niece. And still kept quiet, choosing Gabe over Ashley by cutting her off completely. Well, Ashley even hinted it was Gabe in a TikTok she made spilling her truth. When someone commented that she was definitely talking about Trina and Gabe, Ashley stayed silent, but she liked the comment. And if that wasn't enough of a clue, another person chimed in on a now-deleted Instagram post saying, "I definitely know it was Trina and Gabe. Gabe Solis once tried to hook up with my then 17-year-old transgender cousin online, even offering to fly them out to Atlanta and stash them in a hotel by the airport. It was all witnessed, recorded, and when I tried warning her about what he was up to, I got blocked on social media." Well, Gabe has since passed, and now Trina Braxton is taking most of the heat. People are dragging her non-stop, saying she always knew exactly what kind of man he really was, and still stuck around, even while he cheated on her through most of their marriage. Word on the street is she preferred to turn a blind eye to Gabe's behavior and would even shift the blame onto others. He was allegedly tangled up with both men and women, with whispers of some seriously bizarre stuff, though y'all didn't hear that from me. Bottom line, Gabe had some wild obsessions and fetishes, but none of it ever stopped Trina from standing right beside him. But anyway, at first Tamar pushed to get Ashley on the show to share her truth, but allegedly Trina wasn't having it and even threatened to quit filming altogether, insisting it wasn't her story to tell. So Tamar then tried bringing Ashley on her podcast, only for Toni to swoop in and shut it down with a cease and desist. The twist? Trina supposedly had no clue Toni even sent that letter, which leaves us wondering if Toni was really doing this to protect Trina or really herself. Word is, the reason Toni Braxton is pulling all these moves is because she allegedly knew exactly what happened to Ashley, but chose to do nothing. She supposedly turned a blind eye, which means blocking Ashley now could really be about protecting herself. The last thing Toni needs is Ashley exposing her as an enabler, and that would explain the cease and desist. Oh, and let's not forget, there've been plenty of reports about her and Tamar fighting a brawl? Allegedly, this is why when Tamar started pushing to get Ashley on the show, Toni Braxton got so heated she actually walked off the set. An insider claimed producers had to shut down filming of the Braxtons after a fiery argument erupted between Tamar and her sisters. Season 2 is dropping this summer. And supposedly, Toni tried twisting the story, claiming she was honoring her late sister Tracy by blocking Ashley from appearing. According to one report, sources revealed that Toni Braxton stormed off the set of the upcoming season of the Braxtons taping. The Grammy-winning superstar is clearly fed up with all the sisterly drama. Toni claimed that when Tracy passed, they had promised her they'd stick together, but clearly, that vow went out the window because tensions have only escalated. Things got so messy that none of the other sisters showed up for the premiere of Tamar and their mom Evelyn's cookies show. They purposely distanced themselves to punish Tamar. And y'all, it looks like they're straight up edging Tamar out of the sister circle. Case in point, when Trina got married, Tamar was the only sister who didn't show. Toni and Trina both served as bridesmaids, so Tamar's absence was hard to miss. Turns out, Trina made it very clear she didn't want Tamar at the wedding, and Tamar wasn't shy about explaining why she skipped it. She had a singing gig that same weekend and made sure everyone knew she was booked solid. But shortly after, Tamar deleted her social media following a rant where she admitted regretting ever doing reality TV. Of course, she was back online the very next day. Her tweets were nothing short of explosive, calling her family toxic to the core and openly declaring they were just plain awful. One thing about Tamar, she always owns her actions and never hesitates to speak her mind. Not too long ago, she was chatting with Shepherd and revealed that she regularly blocks her sisters on social media. Honestly, even the Kardashians can't touch the Braxtons when it comes to drama. Tamar told she had zero regrets about it, especially regarding Toni. She said, "I block my sisters all the time. Push my buttons, get blocked." And if you're wondering why Tamar said that, it's because Toni did something that left everyone scratching their heads. Toni posted on Instagram that she was trying to share a birthday tribute for Tamar, only to realize she'd been blocked. She even shared a gif of dancing lights on Tamar's birthday with the caption, "Wanted to repost that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyways, happy birthday, Tay." And in response, Tamar clapped back viciously, calling out Toni's lies. She claimed Toni was spinning a fake narrative just to make her look bad. Tamar fired back at the post, calling it nothing less than gaslighting. She even shared screenshots of their texts from the day before, showing they were trying to find each other. Tamar snapped, saying, "Y'all need to stop playing with me. It's my birthday. I'm celebrating with my friends and living my best life. Don't bother us all. You only did that to be petty, like we don't even talk. Happy birthday to me anyway. Love you too." But for some reason, Toni tried to twist the story to make Tamar look like the villain, which makes us wonder what else she's been spinning. From what we know, this whole Ashley drama has been brewing for a long time, causing major issues on set during filming. But on social media, Toni is acting like Tamar is the problem, which only makes us question if Tamar was actually right about Toni trying to protect a PDF file, because Toni keeps saying, "I don't want to talk about it." While Tamar fights to set the record straight and Toni scrambles to control the narrative, secrets are leaking, family drama is off the charts, and Ashley's truth isn't going anywhere. Between the cease and desist, the blocks, the messages, and the explosive callouts, the Braxton household has officially erupted into a full-blown war zone. And believe me, this saga is nowhere near over. The next bombshell is dropping sooner than you think, and you do not want to miss it, because in the Braxton world, it's always love and war.